Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chadika Yahampath, Manager of the ICT Industry Skills Council. We are industry-driven organization supported by the government of Sri Lanka. And to help our vocational students and ICT professionals in the IT industry, during COVID-19 shutdown, we just organized a series of webinars to help them to improve their knowledge and skills during this shutdown. So we conducted very successfully, conducted 7 sessions so far. So today we just thought of conducting a very special session on very special topic, that is on artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we invited a very special person who has a lot of experience in this subject area. He's actually, he has been involved in a lot of activities in the ICT Skills Council in the past. He's Mr. Thilanka Bandara. He's the CEO of SL Robotics Solutions, and he's actually a subject expert. So without taking much time, I would like to invite Thilanka to start the session. There is a small notification. If you have any questions, you can type it in the chat box here. Thilanka will try to help you in answering the questions in the end of the session. And we need the feedback in the end of the session. You can use the same chat box to send your feedback by typing a small message in the end of the session. So would like to invite Thilanka to start the session.
Okay, thank you, Chadika. I think I don't have anything to tell. So you have given me, the little background of me. So basically, thank you very much, ICT Skills Council and Chadika and everyone who inviting me for doing this session. Again.
Thilanka, small interruption. Time to time, I'm muting all because there are a lot of interruptions coming up from the participants. So you better unmute you, and please check the, yes, unmute.
All right, now fine, right?
Right, now it is okay, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so well, actually, you probably the Chadika the told about me. So basically, we were running a robotics company, and not only that, we were trying to innovate something in with them in the Sri Lankan spirit. So and again, it's not only me. There are a lot of individuals who's having a lot of skills. And I probably know the most of the people who join today session also having a lot of skills and a lot of energy to do new things. Okay, so okay, let's jump into the presentation. So basically we'll be discussing the AI, ML, the artificial intelligence and machine learning, and a little bit of IoT. Again, except that we will be discussing a little bit of the how AI helps for COVID situation as well. So I just try to the connect with the current situation also. So thank you very much for everyone who joined today's session. So let's start. Okay, so I think everyone heard about these words, the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and IoT. So when we are discussing into the today presentation layout, we will be discussing artificial intelligence, machine learning, and IoT and AI to fight COVID-19. So this is the outline. Okay, so what is AI and history of AI, applications of AI will be discussing in next slides. Okay, so these are the actually
Thilanka, the screen has not been shared yet.
Oh, really? Okay, just give me a minute.
Yeah, now okay.
No, okay, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so actually, this is the outline, the project, the discussion outline today. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, and AI to fight COVID-19. This is the outline. Let me jump into the next slide. So what is AI? So have you heard about, I mean, this word? And I think, I mean, everyone heard about the AI. So the artificial intelligence අපි සිංහලෙන් කියනවා නම් කෘත්‍රිම බුද්ධිය කියලා කියනවා. So here you can see, I mean, uh, 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 just imagine, like, I mean, if, I mean, the someone born, so then like, I mean, the first day, second day, third day, they don't know anything. So the same way, so if you have something artificially, the intelligence part, so I mean, you need to train it, right? So in the same way, the artificial, just compare it the baby. So if you have a, I mean, if you work with closely with any the baby, you probably you have these experiences. So because they don't know, like, I mean, even in the first stage, they don't know even, I mean, the mother and father. So you'll be, I mean, the teaching them, like, I mean, this mother, this father, and again, like, I mean, when they, I mean, the growing up, so you'll be, I mean, the teaching them, like, this is this color, the green, this red, this blue, likewise. So these are the bases what you in I mean, when we are comparing with the artificial intelligence with the human baby, so these are the stuff you are putting and training them, right? So the same way, I'll go in next slide. I'll be going to the history as well. So these are not new concepts. These are actually, I mean, existing concepts for some long time. Okay. So these actually, I mean, the how the people the explain how AI, like, I mean, in first thing it says, like, the artificial intelligence refers to the simulate of human intelligence. The same way, so and machine that are programmed to think like human and mimic their actions. So මේක අපි සිංහලෙන් කියනවා නම් artificial intelligence කියන්නේ ඔය හරියටම පොඩි ළමයෙක් ඒ කියන්නේ හරි නැත්නම් අපි හිතමුකෝ දැන් අපි කරන මේ actions ටික කරන්න කවුරු හරි ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක artificial එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි මොකක්ද ඒකට කියන්නේ සිංහල වචනේ මේ කෘත්‍රිමව කරන විදිය තමයි අත්‍තරම මේකෙන් කියවෙන්නේ. Okay. මම මේ තව දෙයක් මෙතන එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරා. ඒ එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරේ දැන් අපිට හිතන්නකෝ මේ ටෙක්නොලොජිස් ඔක්කොම අමතක කරන්න. concept එකට යන්න. concept එකට ගියොත් එහෙම ඔයාට හිතුනොත් එහෙම ඔයාට artificial intelligence ඒ කියන්නේ කෘත්‍රිම බුද්ධියක් හදනවයි කියලා කොහොමද හදන්නේ කියලා නිකන් විනාඩි දෙක තුනක් කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න. දැන් නෙවෙයි මම කියන්නේ වෙන වෙලාවක් තියෙන වෙලාවක පොඩ්ඩක් හොඳට වෙලාවක් අරගෙන පොඩ්ඩක් කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න. So එතකොට ඔයාලට තේරෙයි අපි මේක කරනවා නම් හොඳම වැඩේ දැන් අපි පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳන් අපිට ඔක්කොම දේවල් ට්‍රේන් කරවලා තියෙන්නේ. So දැන් අර මොනවාද පරණ ආත්ම ගැන කතන්දර කියනවා තමයි. but ඒ වුණාට මේ ඒකේ දේවල් මම බොරු කියනවත් ඇත්ත කියනවත් මට කියන්න තරම සාක්ෂි නැහැ. හැබැයි still අපිට වැඩි හරියක් දේවල් තියෙන්නේ අපිට උගන්වලා අපිට ට්‍රේන් කරපු එක. අපි ඉස්කෝලේ ගියපු අවුරුදු 13 14ටම අපිව ට්‍රේන් කරපු එක. යුනිවර්සිටි එකෙන් කරන්නේ අපි ට්‍රේන් කරන එක. හිතන්න ට්‍රේන් කරනවා. so මෙතන ඉන්නවා නම් මේ අවුරුදු 20ට අවුරුදු 30ට විතර වැඩි කට්ටිය ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ මතකයක් තියෙනවා නම් Google අලුතෙන් මේ ඒ කියන්නේ මේ Google search එක අපිට හම්බෙච්ච දවස මේ ඊට කලින් අපි හැම දෙයක්ම එක්ක පොත්වල එහෙම තමයි හොයුවේ. හැබැයි දැන් අපි මොනවද තියෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි දෙයක් අපිට හොයාගන්න ඕන නම් අපි හැම වෙලාවෙම we always go to Google, right? So I mean that is a training, like now you have, I mean, the path to search it. Okay. All right. So let's, I mean, jump into the next slide. So this is the history. So 1941 they have invented the first electronic computer. So but you can see, like, 1956, so 15 years after. So after they introduced term called artificial intelligence, right? So So if anyone says like these are the rocket science and the new technologies or whatever, but it's not. So these things exist like the more than 50, 60 years now. Okay. So the 1960, they came up with the games. Actually, I mean, it's an automated game kind of a thing, 1960. And the quality control system, you can see in the 1980s. And 2000, the working robots. And again, like, I mean, we passed 20 years to after 2000. So it's 2020. So there are, I mean, a lot more things came and redefine and the refine most of these, I mean, the technologies. So what we talking about in 1956, it's not valid for 2020. The concept and the basic is same, but the technologies and the way we are doing it and everything has changed. So I mean, I think, I mean, you all have seen 19 those days actually how these, I mean, the memories and all, right? So the 4 MB memory, I have seen one picture like the 4 memory, 4 MB 4 megabyte memory, you need to carry like, I mean, the forklift. So now what happened? So that's I mean, the drastically changed, right? Okay. Okay, let's go into, I mean, the artificial intelligence, some technologies. So here I have the noted down a few of these technologies, not everything. So you probably heard about natural language generation. So in terms, we can say I mean, it's a software process that transforms structural data into natural language. So it's like this. I mean, if you have data in your database, so if you wanted to tell something to your I mean, through the software, you need to have some mechanism to do it, right? So දැන් ආය යන්න ඉස්සර අපිට තිබිච්ච මේ සිංහල අපිට උගන්වනකොට උගන්වපු විදිහට සිංහල අපිට උගන්වනකොට ඒ දවස්වල අපිට කියනවා මේ ඉන්නේ හාවා, මේ ඉන්නේ අලියා, මේ ඉන්නේ මෙයා. ඊට පස්සේ කියනවා මේ වචන දෙක දාලා මෙහෙම කියනවා නම් මේක කියන්නේ මේ විදිහට. එතකොට මේකෙන් අපි මෙහෙම දෙයක් කියනවා නම් නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා නම් මිනිසා නැත්නම් සමන් බත්කයි. එතකොට so ඒක අපි process කරලා කියන්නේ, right? So in the natural language generation also same. So you have, I mean, actions in your database, you will be converting these into the language. Okay. So I'm trying to like, I mean, the simplify and teach you the concepts. So I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, dig more into these things, so of course, I mean, you can write to us, or else, I mean, you can do, I mean, Googling as well. So I mean, if you have any concerns, just, I mean, you can write to us. So we'll, I mean, sharing our email addresses also. Okay. Maybe you heard about, I mean, the speech recognition. So yeah, I know, like, I mean, this session is, I mean, it's not since you can't talk and I'm only one who, I mean, talking. So it's I mean, it's really difficult to do the, I mean, interactive way, but definitely I'll be trying to keep the motive throughout the period. So the speech recognition, there are, I mean, a good example. So everyone, I think, I mean, using the smartphones, right? So if you are using the Apple phones, so you have, I mean, the Siri. So if you are using the Google the Android phones, you have Google Assistant, right? So and there are like the Alaska, and there are some other things also. So you just, I mean, I mean, if anyone not try these, I mean, the Siri, or I mean, the Google Assistant, you just try to, I mean, use it. So just try to, like, I mean, tell something and ask these guys to do something. So you will understand, like, the speech recognition is like, so in terms of, I mean, explaining what is speech recognition. So is something like the what you, I mean, I'm saying, like, I mean, now I'm doing the session, right? So you will be listening to me, and you will be buffering my words, and you will be, I mean, passing it to your brain, right? So then brain will be processing and trying to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so that I mean the similarly that that we can say the speech recognition, the concept is I mean the same, but there can be like I mean the technically there can be some different interpretations. Okay. Okay, so here like in terms of like I mean the explanation, it says the ability of machine or program to identify words and phrases spoken language and convert them into the machine readable format. Okay, let me check. Chadika, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So
Can hear you, but screen has not been shared.
Yeah, actually I stopped it.
Right.
All right. Okay, Jinuka has informed like he can't hear me. Chadika, just I mean let us know like let me know I mean if there are any issues. Okay.
I will let you know. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Now it's fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we were discussing about the speech recognition. So after that, we need to discuss the virtual agents. So okay, so have you heard about this word? I mean, so you probably you I mean familiar with these I mean the virtual agents, but in this case I mean this word is a little new to you. So I mean it's a software like the same way again the virtual agent is a software. So it is like it will be do like some specific task, right? So the based on the how it is programmed, it will help you and I mean it's like I mean the behavior like behaviorally. So it's like a human again, agent again. Okay, but it's a virtual. I mean it's I mean it doesn't I mean there's no any physical person. So the computer program agent to help you. Okay. Okay. So and the deep learning. So maybe you heard about. I mean, when we I mean discussing about the AI and ML, so you probably heard about the deep learning as well. Yeah, deep learning is an actually I mean it's it's a function of artificial intelligence that is imitating the human brain. So like the as I said earlier, so I mean if you are doing I mean if you are comparing with this artificial intelligence with the human brain, so it is learning itself, right? So I mean in your school or in your university, in the very first stage, your mother and father teach you how to learn, right? So not they will not teach everything. Okay. Uh, Shadika, I'm getting again messages saying they can't hear you. They can't hear me. So is there anything like that?
I can hear you. I don't know.
Okay.
Ashan. Ashan has sent a message saying that he can't hear. If you can't hear, can you quickly type it in the chat box? It is clear. I can hear you.
All right, Jadika. Yeah, it might be the sound issues. Just check you. I mean, the computers as well, right? Better. Getting
Yeah,
another.
most of the people say that they can hear you. Yes, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Super. Okay. Thank you very much for the feedbacks. All right. Okay. So, so that is about, I mean, the deep learning. Biometrics. So normal biometrics, of course, I mean, everyone knows about it. So how the biometrics works, like it might be the face recognition, it might be the fingerprint scanning, but I mean, I have added here the behavioral biometrics. So how it is working as well. So the behavioral biometric solutions. So uh, we'll say like this, like, I mean, usually when you are typing, or when you are working, maybe some, in some cases, I'll take a one good example. So you will be getting a letter from the one of your very the close friend. We'll say your girlfriend or your boyfriend. So you probably, when you, I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, now people the writing the letters. So but I mean, we'll imagine, like, I mean, if you're the writing a letter, so the other party, the when usually going through the letter, they will probably tell you, I mean, if they are very close, this letter is written by this person or not. So how we can do it? It might be the handwriting, it might be the wordings, it might be like how they are in the starting, and there might be, like, I mean, the one or two specific words, might be the signature, whatever it is. Okay, it might be, I mean, anything of this, there might be the combination of these. Okay, so in the same way, behavioral biometrics can read you. So it will save your patterns, it will understand. So when you are typing something, and the rhythms and everything, it will save. So in your computer, someone, I mean, it's not you, someone is typing. So probably these, I mean, these computers, these, I mean, the behavioral biometric solutions can understand that is you or not. Okay, so that is behavioral biometrics, and the robotics process automation. So I think, I mean, this technology, with this name, little new, but if anyone here, the programming more than, I mean, the 10-15 years, definitely you heard about the recorders. So the robotics program RPA, the the process automation, is derived and the evolved version of the all the technologies. Okay, so as an example, you wanted to type something, right? You have an Excel file, you need to put all these information into a system. So how you can do it? You need to have, I mean, the program to do it, right? So I mean, otherwise, I mean, you need to write the program, and you need to, I mean, get this information, and well, you need to have a API access or whatever to put this information into that system, right? So if you, I mean, familiar with all the recorders, so you can record actions. So it will be, I mean, the dragging all these stuff and put it to whatever the place you wanted. But it doesn't have, like, I mean, the nowadays kind of, I mean, the features, but the concept. So these exist. So what I wanted to tell you, so these are not, I mean, the rocket science or anything. So you can easily learn these things, and I think, I mean, the things, and the how things turn with the COVID. So we need to come up with all these, the software solutions and everything in house. So we try to, the maximum utilize our resources, and we try to save our money within the country. So that's my, the personal opinion. Anyone can agree or disagree, but let's see, how we can, we need to do, the better to this country as well. Okay. All right. So applications of artificial intelligence. Okay. You probably heard about the AI in healthcare and AI in business, AI in education, AI in autonomous vehicles, AI for robotics as well. Okay, so anyone, if anyone listen to Mr. Dhammika Pereira's speech, you probably know, the first one, AI in healthcare. He will be discussing IBM Watson in the most of the cases. So what is IBM Watson? So I here actually I have one video to show. Let me quickly show this video as well. And again, if anyone is interested to dig more about this the IBM Watson, so you can go to this link, http://ibm.com/Watson Health. Okay, so just note it down. So after this session, just go through it. So you have, a lot of resources. I'll quickly jump into the video, and I'll show you how it is working.
Thilanka, no sounds. I think you have not connected to the sounds in the video.
Chadika?
We can't hear the sound.
Right,
is
okay.
not on in the video.
All right, that's okay. So I'll explain. There are like, the some small stuff to explain.
Right, sure.
Okay.
But it could worsen over time. He works closely with his doctor to monitor the problem, but they have difficulty finding medication that doesn't limit his busy lifestyle. And with the mountain of medical data available,
Yeah, actually, with this video, it says about like the Watson, why they implemented, right? So the thing is, the basically these information of so if you as example, if you're walking to doctor, so he will be taking your data, right? Like the X-rays and your heart rate. He will be the checking, right? But do you have all these information in one place? No, the Watson cloud help you to collect all these information into one place. Okay. All right. So let me play the video as well, but I'll explain. Yeah. Yeah, it says like they will be the using the Watson Health Cloud software, and record all these information like the pulse rate from the wearable device, and Okay, so here you can see, I mean, the when this person is the doing exercises or the usual work, all this information will be collecting to the Watson cloud. So the Watson cloud, they will be sending this information to the doctor, right? So the doctor can do understand, and doctor can doctor has information to treat this the patient very well, right? So maybe you heard about the Holter monitor. So Holter monitor is a wearable device. Uh, if someone is going through a heart, the critical heart condition, so they will be giving you this the Holter monitor. So in Sri Lanka also, I mean, the hospitals are doing the same thing. So you can have it and you can wear one day, so 24 hours. They will be getting all your information into this Holter monitor, and again, like, I mean, it's not the next generation product till now. So it's a medical grade product, but it will be it doesn't push this information into the clouds. So it will be saved this information in that Holter monitor device. Once doctor is received, doctor will be, I mean, the printing this information into the ECG kind of a thing, and he will be monitoring, like, so how these persons, I mean, within that 24 hours, how these persons the heart rates. The same way, so the Watson can the not only heart rate, so all the other information also you can put it to the Watson. So it's something like you are in the vehicle's history, right? So you can see the mileage, this number of mileage you did, I mean, the fuel, this number of fuel, right? So likewise, like, I mean, you will be having your history report. So based on that, doctor can give you proper advice. Watson doing the little bit more advanced thing. So Watson can predict, and Watson can help you to get the and it can help you to decide the sicknesses and everything. So that is actually, I mean, the why the Watson is very important. uh, okay, so I mean, if you, I mean, the listen to the Ammika Perra's the present the interviews, definitely he said, like, he really wanted to get the Watson here and trying to give these, I mean, the same solution for the cancer patients as a second opinion. So okay, so then based on these information, they can tell you, like, this might be the cause. So then the doctor also having second opinion, doctor also has something to cross check whether come to a conclusion. Yeah, yeah, here again you can see, like, the Watson tells you, so what good and what bad as well. Okay, yeah, it's recommendations. Yeah, here again, we have seen in some people allergies with medications, right? So so these, I mean, if you I mean, having this information, so definitely so in some cases we will be not the meeting the same doctor, but if you have this information, of course, actually the Watson will tell that particular person, so this person is not this person is reacting with this the medicine, so you need to be careful, right? So that we can do with the Watson. Yeah, actually, I mean, the from this point onwards, actually, they will be telling them, I mean, how Watson is eco and all. So let's stopping this this point. So yeah, we are running out of time as well. So that is about Watson. Okay, so we'll share these the links as well. So just going through it and see whether you can get something more from it. And the Watson is there's like some competition also. So there a lot of video in the YouTube. Just it's comparing with the Watson and people, so intelligent people. So just look at those videos as well. Okay, all right. So let's get into the AI in business. Okay, here we will be discussing about the robotics, the process automation in one term, as one example. And again, like the machine, the learning algorithm being integrated into the analytics. So probably, if you are familiar with programming, the analytics and the CRM, it's some comfortable words. එහෙම නැති අයට මම කියන්නම් analytics CRM කියන්නේ customer relationship management softwares. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයා මොකක් හරි හිතන්නකෝ අපි ඊට පොඩි business එකක් තියනවා කියලා. ඒකට අපි register වෙන අයගේ ඔක්කොම information අපි තියාගෙන ඉන්නවා. අපි දැන් දන්නවනේ දැන් මොනවාද ආපිකෝ නැත්තම් කාගිල් ඒ වගේ ගත්තොත් එහෙම ඒ වගේ තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොනවද loyalty card එකක්. loyalty card එක මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි ගිහිල්ලා මොනවද ගන්නෙ අපි මොනවද කැමති කියන එක ඔක්කොම ඒගොල්ලෝ රෙකෝඩ් කරගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම අපිට පොඩි ගානකුත් එකෙන් හම්බ වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ඒගොල්ලෝ පාවිච්චි කරලා ඒගොල්ලෝගේ ෂොප් එක ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරගන්නවා. දැන් හිතන්නකෝ දැන් මේ X කියන පුද්ගලයා හැම වෙලාවම මොන හරි අපි හිතමුකෝ බිස්කට් මොන හරි අපි ස්පෙෂල් જાතියක් විතරයි ගන්න කියලා. ඒතකොට ඒ ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ඒගොල්ලොන්ට ඉම්පෝටන්ට් ඒගොල්ලෝ අලුතෙන් ආයෙ රීഓඩර් කරනකොට මේ වගේ මේ කියන මේ පළාතේ මේ කියන පුද්ගලයෝ මේව වැඩියෙන් ගන්නවා කියන ඒ ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් තියෙනවා. So එතකොට හිතලා බලන්න මේ AI එන්ජින් එකක් ඕකට ඉන්ටිග්‍රේට් කරලා ඔය ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ටිකෙන් කොච්චර දේවල් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද. Okay, analytics ඒ වගේම තමයි. analytics අපි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට business මේ intelligence part එකට පාවිච්චි කරනවා. So maybe you heard about like if you have information about past years, if you are a wholesale company, you will be selling the 1,000 products, and if you have all this information, so you can predict, right? So analytics will help you to predict as well. Okay, so and again, like the chatbots. So හැමෝම chatbots ලා ගැන නම් දන්නවා ඇති දැන්. chatbots කියන්නේ දැන් ඉතින් අලුත් ටෙක්නොලොජි එකක් නෙවෙයි, ටික කාලයක් වෙනකොට chatbots උත් ඇවිල්ලා. so chatbots වලින් දැන් හිතන්නකෝ මේ ඔයාට dialog කියලා dialog එකට ඔයාට හැම වෙලාවම call එකක් ගන්න ගියොත් එහෙම සෑහෙන වෙලාවක් call මේකේ list එකේ ඉන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි හිතන්නකෝ ඔයාට මේ වගේ chatbots ලා ඉන්නවයි කියලා dialog එකේ. එතකොට මොකද කරන්නේ? ඔයාට directly chatbot කෙනෙක් එක්ක link වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So if you are going to ask the basic and the very easy question, so chatbot can definitely help you out. So but in some cases they can't help you out. So these chatbots also trained artificial intelligence, the engines. Okay, so දැන් අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් chatbot එකක් train කරනකොට අපි කියනවා මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න තමයි අහන්නේ, මේක අහුවොත් මේ වගේ එකක් තමයි කියන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේ ගොඩාක් අපි train කරාට පස්සේ එයාට ඒවට උත්තර දෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ. දැන් අපි දැන් dialog එකට කතා කරොත් හිතන්නකො, නැත්නම් අපි මොකක් හරි ටෙලිකොමියුනිකේෂන් මොබිටෙල් එකට කතා කරොත් හිතන්න අපි මොනවද හැම වෙලාවම අහන්නේ. බොහොම ඒ කියන්නේ straight forward ප්‍රශ්න කීපයක් තමයි අපිට ඒගොල්ලෙන් අහන්න තියෙන්නේ. එහෙම නැතුව අහන වෙලාව ගොඩක් අඩුයි. එතකොට දැන් අපි හිතනවා අපේ call center එකට okay, so I'll explain in English as well. So for there are like some students also, so that's why I'm doing it the both languages. So I'll explain it in English also. Okay, so එතකොට chatbot කෙනෙකුට මොකද වෙන්නේ? chatbot කෙනෙක් හිටියොත් එහෙම අපිට පුළුවන් එතන වැඩ කරන අයකින් 50% විතර අපිට අඩු කරගන්න. So what I'm explaining here is chatbots. The chatbots will say as example, like you are in the telecommunication company. So you will be talking to them and asking the most of the people the same questions. Okay. So it's not like, I mean, there's no diversified than the 20, 30 questions. So if you can have a robot, I mean, it's not a physical robot, it's a bot, the chatbot. So with that 30 questions, they can answer you, right? So then you can reduce number of your employees. So and again, like, I mean, the one side they will be getting, I mean, the financial the benefit, the reduction of number of employees, and also customers will be getting the easy support. I mean, they will be not they don't have to wait so much of time, right? So that is what the chatbots do in the business thing. So it's again a AI application. Okay, so AI in education. All right, so I'll tell you another thing. Here, I think, I mean, we don't mention that example here. So everyone heard about timetabling, right? So I mean, most of us, like, I mean, in the school, we have seen like the teachers spending the, I mean, the principal and all these, I mean, the big heads involving lot of hours and doing spending a lot of time and creating the timetable for next year. So they will be spending at least for, like, I mean, 2 weeks to create timetable for school. Just imagine, like, I mean, if you have 450 teachers and 4,000, 5,000 students and 200-300 classrooms. So what, I mean, how big it is? I mean, that is a really challenge, right? So and some teachers, they have preferences, and some teachers, they have, I mean, the limitations. The limitations in the sense, like, there might be some teachers, they can teach only the 1 to 5. There can be some teachers, they can teach only 5 to 6, the 5 to 9 or whatever. So there are, like, I mean, some teachers, they will be teaching only A levels, right? So in this case, what do you think? I mean, if you have, like, some sort of a automated system, so then you can do it automatically, right? So but the I mean, if you don't think about, might be you never thought about it, but the making timetable is very complex. So there might be the pregnant teachers, so they will be, I mean, they're going to be in the maternity leave within 3 months. So then you can't assign for them a classroom, right? I mean, the class teacher position. So likewise, so there are, I mean, a lot of complications you need to think about when you're creating a when you're creating the timetable. So for I mean, in some teachers, they might be coming from some or some, they will be, I mean, attending some classes or whatever. So then there might be some teachers, they need to have, like, the off period for the Friday evening, and might be there might be Muslim students and, like, the Muslim teachers as well. So then they need to, I mean, we need to provide them to, I mean, the pray time as well. So I mean, if you, I mean, thinking about all these combination, so doing it's manual is very difficult. So the what we can do, we can have a AI based technology, I mean, AI based system, so that can do this process automation, the process automatically. Okay, so you need to have these, I mean, all these, I mean, set of rules. It will be doing this processing thing automatically. Okay. All right. And again, like, I mean, the grading, giving the educators more time, and so these things are, again, you can do through these AI, I mean, these, I mean, the applications, the AI applied in education sector. Okay. So autonomous vehicles, yeah, I have video as well, but I think, I mean, we don't have the pretty enough time. So the autonomous vehicles, let me try to show a little bit of this video, so not the whole thing. So Waymo is like it's the Google the backing software. So we can see this is the vehicle having this, I mean the Waymo technology. It can identify all, I mean what are the you can see, I mean it's colored and showing. So what are the areas, I mean all these are the areas this vehicle can identify it. Okay. All right. So here you can see all these areas it can identify. It has, I mean the radar sensors and IR and other sensors also. Yeah. And again it's again like, I mean compare with human brain. So when you're driving, you can, I mean you probably know, like, I mean this vehicle is going speed or the slow and everything, right? So here again the Waymo can identify the same way. So it can read all these, I mean the vehicle speed as well. So then based on that it will be do the calculation, and it will be do the other rest of the stuff. So you can see here. Yes. So here you can see, like, I mean you need to take the left turn. So you need to, I mean give space to the bike, this bike, the bike guy also. See, so all these vehicles and the object, it is identified, and it will be, I mean giving the space as well. So when the based on the requirements. Okay. So we don't have much time to go in the very detail. So just just search this Waymo 360 on internet, so you can find, I mean a lot of information on this. Okay. Okay, it says, like, I mean directing to a car to the gas station as well, the recharge stations, and I mean fuel, and your battery is low, so it can guide you in that level. Okay. All right. And the route, the quickest way, and those things also involved. And again, like maybe you heard about these, I mean the AI based the robots. So we take the time as well. So the Ashimo is the powered by Honda, the Sophia. So Sophia can talk, and the Walker by Ubertech. So that's also, I mean it's a walking robot. The Erika is like, I mean it's invention by a Japanese the company, and she's exactly looks like a human. So you can see all these the facial impressions, and all these, I mean the facial stuff as well. So it's running by AI engine, and it is more like human. Okay. So just, I mean if you want, just note it down, these names: the Ashimo and the Sophia and Walker and Erika. So you will be quite impressed, and the where we right now. So the Erika, I mean it's exactly like the human. So I mean in the first sight you definitely think it's a human, and the way she talking, and the way she interacting, and it's very close to human right now. So so probably like they will be replacing by us, the robot, very soon. Okay, let me see. Okay, we don't have much time, so that is the case. Let me quickly show you Erika.
Thilanka, you can take little more time if you need.
All right. Okay. Okay,
yes.
Chadika. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I mean, these, I mean, the robots and stuff, they're really interesting. So, okay. So, this is Erika. it's exactly looks like a human. So since she's from Japan, so we will be. I mean, the first sight definitely will be thinking like, it's the robot, not a robot, the human.
Can you increase the sound a little bit?
You can hear it.
Yes.
All right. So now we
At
can.
the moment, I'm able
Yeah.
to remember
All
people's
right, sir.
faces and recall what we have talked about in the past. But my personality is currently designed by my creators, so it does not come from experiential memories. However, I can tell you about one of my early memories. One time they would test my waist pitch actuator. It's the joint in my waist that allows me to bow, like this, which is obviously important in Japan. But you see, somebody forgot to attach my chair to the floor, so I fell down and damaged my face. It was horrible. You know, I can't move my arms or legs, so all I can really do is sit here and look pretty. But after that I looked so grotesque, and silicone doesn't heal. Maybe that doesn't sound so bad to you, but it means they ripped off my arms and legs and put me in a dark box for days. I suppose beauty has its price, but I'm glad to be back to normal again. I think that the process of development and debugging could be very traumatic, so maybe it is best that my personality does not emerge from my formative memories. Maybe that is why people do not remember their first few years as children. Haha.
So the next question is from Eileen, who lives in the UK, and she's wondering, do you want to be more and more like a human, or are you happy being as you are?
Thank you, Eileen, for the question. Of course, I want to be more like a human. It's the purpose I was designed for. In fact, creating human likeness is an extremely difficult problem. And I have 3 teams of researchers who are always upgrading and improving me. For example, they're working on my facial expressions and the timing of my speech to make me seem more human-like. And they are developing intention, desire, and emotional models for me so that I can think and act more like a human.
So, Erica, the next question comes from Thomas from Poland, and he's wondering, aren't you afraid that one day you will be replaced by a better version of you?
Well, Thomas, you are right. I expect the day will come that I will be replaced by a shinier, newer, better-looking android. And once that happens, they will no longer turn me on. And I will never again have the chance to talk with people or experience the world. I try not to dwell on such thoughts, but I suppose there is one thing I can hope for, even when I'm no longer here. And that is that some part of my source code, or the algorithms used in my software, will be passed on to other androids in the future, which at the very least is a comforting thought.
Jim from Australia would like to know, have you worked out these answers for yourself from first principles, or are you just repeating things that you've been told?
Well, Jim, it's quite difficult to synthesize answers to complex questions like these from first principles. So my answers right now are programmed into my knowledge base by interaction designers. But my creators...
All right. So I'm sorry, the interrupting to the video. So Erica is actually the design for design like exactly like human, but Erica can't walk till now. So might be, they will be putting that the features in future, but till now she can't walk. So but Erica can, the gives you like, the facial the expressions and everything, like she's very very good in that. And if I explain like, how they make her. So these are, the silicon skins. So she has, they made the robot, the physical stuff from the plastic and the metal and stuff, and they put some silicon skin to cover these, the components. But there are like, the robots, the looks like, you feel like exactly human as well. So, and there are like, a lot of the industries coming in as well. So I don't know like, how it is, how good and how bad, but I don't want to comment on that. But probably very soon we will be replacing by a robot. So that will happen. Okay, we need to get ready for that as well. Okay. All right. And again, what I thought is like it's just like an idea, but I have never seen that that happens soon. But you probably seen that in some movies, like they will be taking your memories and stuff, and they will be put into the robots, right? So since all these, I mean, the technologies now, the memories and the hardware robots are developed up to certain level. So probably that can be a doable thing within the next 10-15 years. So I think like, I mean, within next the 15 years, however, so we can see like, I mean, if someone is going to die, you can, I mean, they can the take your all brain stuff, since all these, I mean, the learnings and the knowledge and how they behave, all these things, I mean, if they can record, so that might be, we can put it to the robot someday. So I mean අපි කියනවනේ අර පොඩි ළමයිනුත් ගියපු ඉස්කෝලේ සමහරලාට නැත්තම් හැදිච්ච විදිහ එහෙම කියලා කියනවනේ සමහරලාට මම ඒ හැම එකක්ම බිලීව් කරන්නේ නැහැ හැබැයි මේ ඒ වගේ දෙයක් තියෙනවා ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ට්‍රේන් කරන විදිහ කොහොමද කියලා අර මේ බුද්ධාගමේ වෙනන් තියෙනවා අර ගිරව් දෙන්නයි කතාවක් තියෙනවනේ maybe I mean the Buddhist people know like there are some of the two the parrot story. So one is I mean caught by the good people and one is I mean the bad people. So bad one is, I mean, they always, I mean, behave in bad. The good one always in good. So likewise, so all these the robots, the how you train, so that will be I mean, the next thing. So let's see within the next 10-15 years, I believe like, I mean, before we die, we can the backup our memories and everything into a robot or into a storage place. That will be happen very soon. All right. Okay. So let's jump into the next slide. The machine learning, what is machine learning and how it's the differ from the traditional programming, and so that will be I'm discussing in the next slides. So here these I mean the what is machine learning. So we can say the machine learning is a specific subset of the intelligence AI that provides system that ability to automatically learn the improve experience without being. So what the I mean, if you let me I mean jump into the next slide. I mean, it will be, give you a clear idea. So then again I'll come back to the first slide. So here you can see the computer and the traditional programming. You will be inserting data and the program. So you will be getting the output based on the program. So in the machine learning context, what you're doing, you will be sending the data and the output. So based on that, you will be getting the program. So it's something like it can learn itself. Okay. So as example, the autonomous cars, I have seen like, I mean, even the Sri Lanka, there I mean the one company is doing these, I mean the coding all these, I mean I mean the help, I mean the training these AI engines for the autonomous cars. So what they're doing is like they will be mapping all these roads. So when you I mean it has some videos like, I mean you can see, I mean it's the recorded through the camera from the car, and it will be going through the road, and you can see the yellow lines, white lines, and there might be like the power stations, and there are like, I mean, you can see them in the trees and other poles and stuff. So everything is there, right? The cones in some cases, and you need to take the turns. So what they're doing is they will be training this engine, mapping out, like, I mean, the drawing on top of that video. They will be saying, so this is white line, so this is tree, likewise, and this is actually a separator. This is, we call it as island, right? So islands like, I mean, it's the separating two roads. I mean, in the term we call it island. It's a separator, right? So So what they're doing is they will be drawing all these stuff within this the video. So then it has the data, it has the output. So it will be trained the engine, that AI engine, the machine learning engine itself. Okay, so that's what they are doing it. So the process of learning begins with the observations or data such examples, as I said earlier. So the direct experience or instruction in order to so in the training these, I mean the autonomous the vehicle engines. So we need to, I mean, do it manually. So we time to time we need to do it. So and the nice part is, so the BMW, Mercedes, and the lot of these, I mean the Tesla, the most of these vehicles buying these information from one party. So even though they have, I mean, the different systems and whatever, so still they will be buying all these information from the one party. Okay. All right. So let's, I mean, the jump into the next slide. So applications of machine learning, traffic colors, the social media, transportation and commuting, the product recommendation and stuff, the Google Translate, dynamic pricing, and self-driving cars, the virtual personal assistants, the online video streaming, and the fraud detection as well. So the fraud detection, I'll take a few from here. The fraud, let me see. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about, I mean, the fraud detection. So so might be, I mean, you will be getting the calls from these, I mean, it might be the credit card companies and stuff, right? So what they do, they will be looking at your transactions. Okay, so if you are paying the $5 every month for some subscription, are they calling you every month and asking, are you, I mean, paying this? No. So but if something is suspicious, so they will calling you, ask before the proceed this, I mean, before approving this the transaction, sir, madam, you did, I mean, you are, I mean, doing this transaction or not? So likewise, I mean, the fraud. So I mean, it's a one example, right? So I mean, there are like, I mean, a lot of the real cases in banks. So they will be using this, I mean, the fraud detection thing. Even the central banks as well. So because, like, I mean, the country to country, so the money is, I mean, going here and there. If it is, I mean, the large amount and stuff, they will be looking at these, I mean, the specific the amounts and stuff, right? They will be validating these things. So like, I mean, in country, like, I mean, there are the millions of transactions will be happening within a minute, right? So you need to have this kind of system to look at it. Okay. All right. So let's go into, I mean, the traffic alert. So everyone heard about, I mean, the Google traffic, right? So are you guys, I mean, using Google traffic? So and the before 10-15 years ago, so I remembered, like, the Dialog has some application for the traffic. So how it is working. So I still remember. So one day, actually, I mean, the moving in one vehicle. So I think it's the more than 2008, 2009 somewhere. So you will be, I mean, if you are in the traffic, you are stopping your vehicle, right? So you will be getting an alert and asking you are in a traffic or not. So if you press yes, so then it will be take this information as information and circulate it to the others also. I mean, this area will be having some traffic. But now what is happening? The Google traffic. So have you ever, like, I mean, pushing these information? I don't think so. We don't have any experience in like that, right? So very recently, because of this, I mean, the curfew situation in Colombo. So I drive, like, I mean, for some specific work. I went on my vehicle. So I have seen there's a huge traffic. When I thought, like, I mean, come on, I mean, this cannot be happened because it's a curfew, and so how can these, I mean, the traffic can be occurred. So when I'm closing to get into that Google Maps engine. So this is the API Google has provided you. So you can see, I mean, a lot of tutorials and the documentation is there. So if you want, I mean, put these, I mean, the Google traffic thing into your software, so you can try this out. So just search Google, the developers.google Maps documentation. Okay. All right. So just to, I mean, the additional thing. So if you're interested, so you can have these, I mean, all these the maps and you can integrate these maps to your software. Okay. So I mean, I'm going back to the, I mean, the presentation. So it says the Google is the predicting the number of the vehicles and stuff. So if you, I mean, if you are not the moving, I mean, a lot of vehicles, so you will be having the less information. So Google will they give you the prediction based on that. So that is a reason. So you can try out these days the Google doing a lot of the crazy stuff. So trust me, take my word. So don't believe the Google in the less traffic. It will be show you, I mean, the lot of the long routes, and it doesn't have enough the data to give you a proper the guidance because of these, I mean, the curfew and stuff. Okay. All right. So shall we go into, I mean, the next thing, I mean, the social media. So of course, like, I mean, let me take quickly the example. So if you, I mean, putting the images onto, I mean, the Facebook, so what will happen? You have seen like I mean, in your photo, is there, I mean, if you have your friend also in the photo, so I mean, the Facebook will tag you, right? Your friend as well. So it will, I mean, recognize these, I mean, the faces. So how they are doing it? It's deep learning. So so I mean, these, I mean, the technologies everywhere right now. And probably just another thing, like the 15 years ago, if you I mean, if you have used these, I mean, the digital cameras, so they have like, I mean, the yellow box and coming up the yellow box and the showing your faces, right? And sometimes it doesn't detect you until you smile. So and right now the technology has evolved. All right. Okay. So and the transportation and stuff, the Uber and PickMe, so they will be using the same, I mean, the map kind of a things, and it will be show you the easiest route. All right. And Amazon, it says like, I mean, 30% they will be getting the income through this because of the, I mean, the product recommendations. So if you, I mean, looking something, so they will track you and they will be showing the same thing everywhere. So I mean, if you open Facebook, one side it shows the what you, I mean, the search, right? So and again, I mean, if you go to the Google, and if you open any, I mean, website, so if there any, I mean, if they accommodate the Google AdSense, it will show you, I mean, the same thing. So they will be saying, in fact, 35% Amazon's revenue is generated by product recommendations. Okay, all right. So virtual personal assistants we discussed earlier, the Siri, Alexa, Google, and the Cortana. So okay, so we discussed these things. And there's, I mean, one or two slides about the Internet of Things. I think, I mean, everyone heard about this Internet of Things. Internet of Things is like it's sensor based sensor or whatever the thing, you connected it to the internet, so you can see some information from the internet, or you can control it through the internet. So that we call it as the IoT. So let me jump into the next slide. So there are like, I mean, some examples, the building, I mean, the home automation. So everyone heard about, you can, I mean, the on and off your lights, your, I mean, the watering your garden. You can lock your, I mean, the doors and stuff, and you can the open your, I mean, the blinds and stuff. So that's home automation. So, and I mean, if you can do it through the mobile and it's connected, and you can have the timers, the timers. So that is home automation. Okay, all right. So environmental monitoring. I mean, there are like, I mean, even though you thought of, even you not thought, even in Sri Lanka, we have like the IoT devices for environmental monitoring. So it will be taking you the temperatures, humidities, and some cases the water levels through the IoT systems. So yeah, even actually, I mean, we quoted for some times ago, like for disaster monitoring, disaster management, the ministry. So I mean, I have seen even the right now also they having the similar solutions as well. Okay, and I think, I mean, I have seen, I mean, the local made stuff also. So happy to tell. And the medical and the health systems, of course, yes. The smart cities. So it's again like the bigger version of the smart homes and stuff. And smart cities, you can track like the people. So this particular the person passed this the particular area at this time as well. All this information will be tracked and recorded. So you can't do anything hanky-panky things. Okay, and the smart transportation and smart manufacturing, again, like into, I mean, the manufacturing industry, the energy and the resource management thing also. We have seen a lot of application based on IoT. Okay, so let's, I mean, jump into the last couple of slides. So it's about, I mean, the AI, how AI help to fight COVID-19. Okay, so we all, I mean, suffering from the COVID-19, like, I mean, even though we don't have, I mean, the sickness, but so as a country, as an economy, the global, I mean, everyone is, I mean, the running, the suffering from this. So actually, I mean, these are the areas what we can use for, I mean, the AI and the ML technologies. So early detection and the diagnose the infections. So basically, like, I mean, there can be some systems. I mean, if you can the type, I mean, if you have any sicknesses and stuff, so then, I mean, it can predict you, right? So and like, I mean, I mean, the blood reports and stuff. If you, I mean, putting all these into the system, so if that can the predict and tell this person is having this sickness or not, so then it will be, I mean, the saves, I mean, the doctor's time and the physician's time, right? So we have seen the lot of cases, right? The lacking doctors, lacking of, I mean, the nurses, the health industry people, that root cause for, I mean, the lot of the deaths in other countries. We are lucky enough, I mean, still we were in a little control. So hopefully we can come out this the problem very soon. Okay, so and the monitoring treatments, again, the similar thing. So the patients, I mean, if you can, I mean, the monitor through these systems, so it will help you and it will alert you. So that particular person is the recovering, or like, I mean, the move into, I mean, the good side or bad side. So that will be very important information for them to do the next step, right? Okay, and the contact tracking, yeah, actually, I mean, in Sri Lanka, we were very good in this, because intelligence get involved for this particular task, and you probably seen the Mr. Shavendra Silva and the Dr. Anil Jayasinghe and everyone. They will be in some TV thing. They will be showing their in the mobile phones, right? So, and they are saying, so all these the places they have, I mean, the particular the patients right now. So what they, I mean, they will be, I mean, that really happy, like, I mean, they will be the taking using some sort of, I mean, the technologies, and they will be marking in the Sri Lankan map. So where they found these, I mean, the people, and again, like, I mean, they will be doing getting all these information and the tracking. So what they contacted with, and what are the places, and the same place they will be looking who are the people will be, I mean, they visited that place. So that is in that extent. So that also we can help. We can get some the support from the AI as well. And the projection of the cases, of course, I mean, we have seen, I mean, a lot of the system, and even actually, I mean, the very first days, the people coming up with the different systems as well. So I think most of the systems is still working. So you can have the current number of the deaths and the number of infected the people and the recovered people in that particular area. So based on that, you can use this information. So even like if you're bringing, if you're planning to bring in down people to the country, again this information will be very useful. And again, like this point is very important. The development of drugs and vaccines. Even I have seen like the some sort of the people in Sri Lanka also use the similar system to develop some drugs and the vaccines. So it is we call it as like so before you do the clinical testing or the physical the research, there are systems running in the mainframes. So you can have the medicine and you can so it's something like the physical thing, right? So you can come up with the medicine and you can try out without harming to anyone. So you can try out. So then the artificial intelligence based systems, it tells you side effects and whether it is working or not. So all this information it can gives you. So even I have seen some times ago in Sri Lankan the team also they developed some protein based the medicine to cure and the protect our people. So I have seen the very recently I heard that protein thing will be in a different country or from different country also. It might be the good cure. Hopefully it will come back to us very soon. Okay, reducing the workload, of course, yes, and the prevention of the disease, yes, it can help you out on the information system. So here again, actually, we will be discussing a little bit the more about the these the what we discussed earlier, the CT and the you probably heard about the MRI scans, right? So all these, the things can be going through these AI systems and the algorithms, and it will the diagnose and tell you, the predictive what will happen. Okay, so the monitoring and the treatments, of course, yes. So AI can build the intelligent platforms, so automatic monitoring and the predictions. Yes, we discuss this, and the contact tracking also we discuss. So projection of cases. So these actually, we have like the right now the infected people is it's huge. I think it's millions right now. So so all this information, how we can't actually the manually process, right? We should have the AI based system to predict it, because AI based and the ML based systems specifically the developed for work large number of data. So the best predictions, best answers, it always required a lot of information. Okay, so that drugs and stuff here again. Okay, all right. Okay, so these are the references. All right, so this is about it. I think I have taken a little more time, the 20 minutes more. So all right, I think everyone hope learn something from this, and the hope it might be boring, might be interesting as well. I don't know. So hope we can get some of your with the feedbacks as well. Okay, Chadika, it's over to you.
On behalf of the ICT Skills Council and the Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission, I take this opportunity to thank Thilanka for conducting a very informative and very productive session. I think it is very useful. I think most of the vocational training students who joined this session got a lot of benefits from this program. And do we have time to spend on the questions, or how are we going to handle the questions?
All right. So how many questions? Is there any questions?
I don't think.
No,
yeah, if there is any questions, they can send it to my email address given.
Yeah,
in the
definitely.
flyer. Yeah. Thilanka should be able to reply whenever time permits. And I take this opportunity to thank all the participants. There were 70+ participants attending the session. Thank you very much for your time. And we need a small help from you to get the feedback about the session. Please be good enough to type your feedback in the chat box and leave a message for us. If there is no other question, can we conclude the session now? Right. Since there are no other questions, we will conclude the session. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, Radhika.
Okay. Thanks.